Sharp Game here, coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com, off of Love Can't Wait, which you can find on Amazon.com. And someone sent me this link to this story that came out. The restaurant owner kicks a black male out the restaurant because he said he was black. And I guess he got the courage to say what he want to say and do what he want to do now that Trump got elected. At least that's what he said, based on the police report. And I've had similar experience like this in the past. It usually happens when I'm with my friends or family, but you know, so it's a little difficult to handle situations like this if it's a group of people, because I have my own way of dealing with shit. If it's just me by myself, and if I get some type of bad treatment or something goes down that I don't like, I'm out of there. I ain't Martin Luther King. I ain't trying to work shit out. I'm not trying to pay for no service, no bad service. Period. I'll go elsewhere and spend my money. I'm not going to pay for bad service. Fuck that. So I'm going to tell you what happened with this guy. A Pennsylvania restaurant owner allegedly suggested Donald Trump's election had given him the right to kick out black customers, and he reportedly used a racial slur to underline his point. Ricky Lee Bugg Jr., a player on the Lebanon Valley College men's basketball team, was eating early Sunday morning at Just Wing It in Annville when the owner approached him and some friends, reported Penn Live. Bugg said he and some friends were the only customers in the restaurant at 1:30 a.m., and he said they were sitting quietly and watching television. That's good, he got witnesses. The owner told Bugg to leave. The student said, "I own 3 restaurants, and I don't need you niggas' money," the owner said, according to Bugg. Bugg asked a waitress for their money back, and she agreed, but the owner confronted the students again as they were leaving. The student admits he flipped some chairs in frustration at that point, and he told the owner that's not the way to treat people. The owner, however, justified his behavior. Bugg said, Trump's president now, so I can say what I want," the owner said, according to Bugg. "You niggas need to get out." The students left to find some friends for support and returned to the restaurant to find owner had called the police on them. Bugg said officers told him that the manager was known for doing stuff like this. So he got a little pattern. He got a track record, huh? Police are continuing to investigate the incident, and the owner has declined the newspaper's request for comment. The Dairy Queen was closed earlier this month after a franchise owner called a customer a racial slur. Interesting. But you know what? One thing about restaurants, this is something I didn't know. Restaurants is private property. So, they don't have to serve you. I didn't know this until a cop told me this. They don't have to serve you. However, they cannot discriminate based on race and nationality. Now, a restaurant owner, manager can say, "Hey, we want y'all to leave." But he can't say he wants you to leave because you're black. And he can't call you names. If he wants you to leave, by law, you have to leave because it's private property. But restaurants, I used to think that restaurants were supposed to serve you. But I was wrong. No, they don't have to serve you. But at the same time, it's a kind of like a double-edged sword. The owners, they can't discriminate. They can't call you names, use racial slurs. They can't be racist. However, they can tell you to leave. They don't have to give you a reason why you have to leave. Because it's private property. And I don't got a problem with it. Shit. I've been told to leave with my friends 2-3 times. It's like I said, man. I'm not going to pay for bad customer service. Fuck that. Now, this was during the time. This was I think the last time it happened was 2007. We got bad service at a bar and grill. But the manager just called the cop, and the cop came out and said they want y'all to leave. And the cop said, well, you know what? This is private property. So if they want y'all to leave, y'all gotta leave. They don't have to serve y'all. And I was like, fuck it. Shit, we rolled out of here. I don't care. I mean, we ain't had to pay shit. Fuck it. I drunk my beer and I was out of there. The hell with all that shit. Now, see, in our situation, the manager didn't really say a whole lot. It was the bartender that got nasty. But back then, you couldn't use the cell phones to record. So we didn't really have any proof of the bullshit that the bartender was saying. The manager didn't really say anything to incriminate himself. But hopefully this guy, he'll follow up with an attorney and hit them in their pockets. Because he has witnesses and he has a police report. Hopefully. And maybe someone had a cell phone recording. I don't know. But hopefully he has a strong case. Because, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove when you go to court. Because when you go to court, that's like a different jurisdiction. It's not about what's truth, what's false. It's all about what you can prove. That's it. That's all court is all about. Commerce and what you can prove. If you can prove the story that you're talking about, you get paid. If you can't, you gonna either get out, they gonna kick you out of there, or you going to jail, either or. Depending on depends on how serious your case is, you go to jail. You know what I mean? But the whole the whole game is, you just have to. The burden of proof is on you. You have to be able to prove your story. And if you can do that, you win. If not, you lose. So, situations like this, I used to get all upset and shit. But now I got to a point where it's like, I almost expect bad service sometimes. This is why I don't go out to restaurants and bars and clubs as much as I used to. But, shit happens when you're out here. You just gotta be aware of your surroundings and know what to say and know what to do. And a lot of that shit comes with experience. You just don't learn this shit. No one can actually teach you how to handle situations like this. But you tell me what you think. If you have any questions, leave your comments and concerns below. And P.S. and by the way, if you want to learn how the laws and public policies affect us in this country, especially when it comes to situations like this, go out and get a book on Amazon. As a matter of fact, I'll show it to you right now. There's a book on Amazon called, oh, my computer's moving real slow. It's a book on Amazon called How White Folks Got Rich. I'll show it to you in a minute. What the hell? Yeah, my computer's moving a little bit slow for whatever reason. But I'll show. This book is basically tells you about a lot of the laws and public policies that affect us in this country and even affect us outside of the country. Because there's foreign policies as well. Here it is, right here. Yeah, this is the book. Yeah, How White Folks Got So Rich. And this is really a damn good book. And this book, a lot of those laws and public policies are still on the books from 500 years ago. From 500 years ago. And I mean, some of the stuff that I read in the book, I knew most of it, but I didn't believe about, how much laws and public policy affect us today. And, the book doesn't cost that much. When I got this book, it was for $4. But now, well, it's $30 now. I guess they raised the price. But I think it's worth $30. And you can check it out on eBay as well. But you gotta go, you gotta go get this book, because it gives you a lot of the public policies that affect us in this country today. And I got the book because I wanted to learn the game. Because I wanted to learn how to navigate around the bullshit. So, go get that. I'll leave a link below. And so tell me what you think. So if you like what you heard, subscribe to my channel, check out my blog, chooseyourrelationships.com. Until next time, Sharp Game is out. Peace.